Well, now to America Votes 2024 coverage. The Democratic National Convention isn't for another couple of weeks, and usually that's where the party would confirm its presidential nominee. But thanks to Ohio, the party is starting that process today. A virtual roll call to confirm Kamala Harris as the nominee began this morning. The DNC is doing this because of uncertainty surrounding Ohio's deadlines. The convention happens after Ohio's deadline to confirm candidates. Lawmakers eventually moved that deadline, but the DNC decided to keep the virtual roll call.
Well, campaign ads are ramping up in our area, not just for president or Senate, but also for our statewide ballot issue. In November, voters will be deciding on a constitutional amendment that supporters say is meant to stop gerrymandering.
Yeah, gerrymandering is when maps are drawn to manipulate districts in order to get a certain party or politician elected. Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trowell found out who is funding this amendment and why lawmakers are urging voters to pay attention.
Money continues to pour in to support a proposal on the November ballot.
Whose maps?
Ohio voters will decide how the state draws district maps. Citizens Not Politicians spokesperson Chris Davey explains that his proposal is resonating across the board.
Democrats, Republicans, politicians for years have been rigging the game in Ohio, and this is a nonpartisan issue.
Currently, Ohio lawmakers draw the maps, ones that directly impact them and their colleagues. This has resulted in the Ohio Supreme Court striking down past maps 7 times in 2022 for unfairly benefiting Republicans. But this ballot proposal would create a 15-member Citizens Redistricting Commission made up of 5 Republicans, 5 Democrats, and 5 independent Ohioans with no political ties. A newly released campaign finance report proves that people around the state and country are backing the change.
Broad coalition who wants to get the politicians out of the process because they've demonstrated repeatedly they are either unwilling or unable to pass fair maps.
They've raised $23 million since the beginning of 2024, but Governor Mike DeWine warns that this isn't the grassroots movement Davey is portraying.
Voters ought to know that this is being funded by people outside Ohio primarily.
Of the total, 85% has come from out of state. The largest contributors of money are progressive or nonpartisan groups in the D.C. area, funding about 60% of the campaign so far. Senate President Matt Huffman has said that people should question why the funders of the so-called anti-gerrymandering reform are mainly liberal groups.
They're not interested in moderate Republicans or conservative Democrats. They're interested in making sure their far-left agenda gets passed.
Davey says it's hypocritical for lawmakers to criticize the acceptance of out-of-state money, since each side of the past several proposals were all primarily funded by non-Ohio groups. He adds that of the nearly 800 donators, the majority gave between $5 and $25.
It's diverse because this is not a red-blue Republican-Democrat issue.
The campaign has spent millions on digital and TV ads, which should be hitting the airwaves soon. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trowell reporting.
Now, even after voters decide on this constitutional amendment in November, the issue may not go away. Just yesterday, Governor DeWine said he doesn't support it, and he is working on a new proposal that could go before the voters next year. His version would still have lawmakers in charge.